Losing Cadiz would be annoying. I hope that doesn't happen. Oh no, it's the French fighting Cordoba. I was like, why am I fighting them? I shouldn't be. Damn it, they took it with like a day to spare. How have you got 500 guards here already? Madness. You don't have enough men to actually siege this. Interesting. Just go there. Ah, shoot. Run away! River crossing? River cross. No, they're in debt. No river crossing, unfortunately. Oh yeah, this place is a garrison of... Wow, it's a level 9 fort. Bloody hell. That place is a bit built up. just a little bit. I need you to go and retake this. So we're basically just going to stay on this side. And do a little bit of replenishment, because apparently we need to do that. Religious convictions. I've got an idea in my attempts to align Mako with my interests. Perhaps I should argue it is in the interest of all of Suamen and Nuskos to support me rather than any Ursatru ruler. Well, I mean, my ultimate goal here is to convert him. Give it a go. Success. Now he will accept. Boom. Yes, you should support me in the interest of also Minusko. Also become Ursatru, please. I have prisoners. Will you pay me a lot of money for your freedom? Eventually you will. Torstein. He is not in the least bit interested. Not interested. You will. Hello. And you. This guy is wealthy. Oh, he's the Sheikh of Sevilla. He's looking a little bit beaten up. Brutally mauled. Yeah, this guy's been through the wars. Literally. Catastrophic health penalty. -4 martial, -4 intrigue, -8 prowess. Lupo has been broken and is clinging to life. Well, while you're clinging to life, please pay the ransoms. Thank you. Much appreciate the extra 300 ducats. Oh, 300 you just paid me. Meanwhile, we are now at 80%, so we're getting closer. You're coming down here, aren't you? I see what you're trying to do. I'm not going to allow it. It's naughty. If I have to defend Cadiz, I will. Nah. I think I called their bluff. They're not coming here. Torsten died. Commander is significantly improved. Mako has become a terrain expert and also gained additional additional martial. This is the wrong guy. It should be... Oh man, we lost our besieging guy. Damn. Oh, Mako is a rough terrain expert and an open terrain expert. That's interesting. He's just not as good a commander though. Claim on the Duchy of Auvergne. There's Cadiz. We're at 97%, so we just need to hold on to what we've got. 98. $100. We'll finish this battle though. It's experience. So that's a pretty big army on the way in. They didn't fight me. Okay, so we gained the Sheikhdom of Sevilla. Sheikh Obada becomes my vassal. Done. And there we go. Seville has fallen. Oh, that was actually a much easier war than I expected. I mean, big armies going around, but we have big armies, so wasn't too bad. And yeah, I'll check the prisons. I'm going to switch my... Because it's definitely nice being able to hear during those battles, I must say. Okay, so Seville is ours, and I think I'm going to keep it for myself. And slowly but surely try to establish a bit more out here. We can disband everybody. You all head home. It's nice that I don't need to head home for that. And we are going to start with some haste, converting this place. Okay, all of you are getting to work here. Seville is an important location because it is going to be the centre for a whole bunch of military expeditions in the future. So we have bastions and curtain walls, and I think I might actually try and get that upgraded. Because like I said, it's the centre of an important location. We have homesteads, which are giving supply, levies and taxes. Regimental clearings, which is more levies. What else we can replace it with? No, fields and farms, military camps. Okay. I mean, eventually probably fields and farms, but until then... That's a large English presence in Iberia. It is. It's the Reconquista. Number 2. And we have 400 ducatses that we can now spend, so we could build a second holding, or a fourth holding technically, down here. So what do we want? We could get another castle. Or, because it's Holland, I'm really thinking another city. Because cities just produce so much money. And while levies are good, your real power base is going to be men-at-arms. And to do men-at-arms, you need money. You can only construct holdings if you're feudal, yes. Yeah, I think that this is going to be another city. Because it's Holland. Short vote? Nah. Executive decision. And we'll need to put a temple here. So, we're going to develop out the Netherlands first of all. You also need to build a city. Huzzah! So we have a couple of things to do. The Age of the World. I've been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end 6,000 years after its creation. By my calculations, we are less than a century away. Everyone deserves to know the truth! Reasonable point, Ulf. We don't want to panic people. I will consult with Morgoda. We're going to consult. Let's get some more of that learning lifestyle. And then also, prisoners, because these guys are going to be worth a lot of money. So Hamdan is worth 155 ducats, and he will pay. Sultan Rashid II Ibn Rashid is apparently worth nothing. The Sultan of Valencia. Oh, that's just because you're in massive negative. Oh, he's a zealot. Damn it. Tordis, we were going to release once he could pay, because I have no real reason to keep you. And Malal ibn Asuru, they're not interested in, so we're just going to demand your conversion. Okay. Cha-ching. Victory! The Battle of Kaba. We lost only 100 men, they lost 1,000. Lightfoot did a lot. Light cavalry did a lot. I've been constantly underwhelmed by the heavy infantry. Battle of Camorra. We lost 12, they lost 166, but that was just levies. Battle of Sevilla. This was a relatively big one. We lost 250, they lost... or 270, they lost 500. And then Cordoba. The slaughter at Cordoba. But that was just against their champions. Okay, so we have almost enough money to build another holding. Oh, there are 2 holdings here. Edom and Medemblik. Well, Edom is definitely going to be a city. And Medemblik is probably also going to be a city. Those French armoured horsemen are good. Yeah, armoured horsemen are good. Armoured infantry, though, bit rubbish. Just because they are so easily countered by light infantry. Light infantry's efficiency at countering needs to be massively reduced. Because they're so cheap, so the AI just spams them. And they seem to be more efficient at it anyway. Like 100 versus 100 is going to reduce the footmen to about 10%, whereas anything else will be reduced to about 80%. Ideal Python, Cubano22. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Oh yes, it did. Slurfen, thank you very much for the 2-month resubscription, coming in with an 8-month resub. Thank you so much for that. And again, that did not come through in my announcements. Notifications, there we go. Now they did. Did I miss anything else? I missed a drink tea. And another drink tea, so that's Colinus and Lars Vigo. Vinsanity came in with a 4-month resubscription. Thank you for that, Vinsanity. Now, the follows I tend to pick up because the OBS tends to pick up the follows, but for some reason, I think it's like mobile resubs, it just doesn't. Yeah, thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Slurfen, especially at the tier 2. Really do appreciate that. You're awesome. Keep being awesome. Faction created. The Franconian Old Usatru Populists. Aha. Okay, so we are going to build the city of Edom next month. Come on. Come on. Oh, we have to build a temple first. Well, we'll build Medemblik as a temple, because I don't know what Medemblik is famous for. But Edom is famous for cheese! And it is cities that are the most urbanized, and therefore would have the most cheese manufactories. True story. Scandalous priest! The also true world was appalled to learn that Filker Julian himself has been routinely lying to local code. Again? Our fervor is going to be in the absolute freaking gutter because of you. Yep. Condemn him. The man's terrible. In fact, the man's so terrible he should pay me all of his money immediately. He has enough. Base reluctance minus 40, so he would need to like me more. I mean, I guess we could sway him to then pay me all of his money. You know, to make up for his transgressions. How's the election? Because right now it's still only Kolbjorn that's on our side. You know what? Victus is more important. We'll sway you. Because I had not expected to still be kicking around at 70. Or on guard the foolish. And Colbjorn's only 28. He's fine. Unless, of course, he dies in battle, in which case... Dope! And Luki, how are you doing? You're still not converting. Naughty. Paying homage, my vassal, Mayor Eskild, has arrived outside my castle with a grand procession of well-dressed diplomats, champions, and exotic entertainers. The fellowship resembles a parade led by Eskild himself. In a booming voice, Eskild announces he is here to pay homage and that he comes bearing gifts of gold. Such generosity is hard to find in a subject. Eskild's loyalty is truly something to treasure. From the dishonourable villain. Please enter. Deposit the gold on your left. Stressful because I'm generous. Why? Surely you have more to give. Critical stress. Well, keep the gold. Your friendship is enough. No, don't keep the gold. Give me the money. Thank you. And then I'll need to spend a portion of that on punching someone. Eskild, you didn't pay me enough. Look at his face. I knew it was going to be Eskild as well. I just knew it was going to be him. Look at what you make me do. You make me accept your gold. Damn you, Eskild. Build the city. Can't. Cost 400. Heresy in Schleswig. Naughty. That's a big Genoa. Still feudal. It's not a republic like Venice. Vitale the Disfigured. Vassal embraces heresy. Tordis. Naughty. That's all because of our terrible heresy, thanks to our idiot Falker. Can we please get rid of him? Not very easily. Not with this character, anyway. How's the religious map mode looking? This little bastion against Cabarite at this point. Also true in Poland, I think, is starting to struggle a little. Also true in France is fine. Could do with getting rid of the old also true, but we should. I mean, we do own that territory. And Sevilla will be converted. Probably. Soon. Maybe. Denmark's doing a particularly poor job of keeping their people on the true faith. If we had our holy sites, then our fervour would be a lot easier to maintain. Spiteful axe. Girit's blathering as it would bothered me, but recently it's just been getting on my nerves more than ever. I want to get back at her for this behaviour, but what form should my reprisal take? This is an unlanded old woman. Spread scandalous rumours which will plague her for years. I'm terrible at this. Write a witty poem, mocking all of her many failings, or call out her uncouth behaviour directly to her face. We have a 88% chance of succeeding in this. It's probably just going to be called out in bad taste. I don't think it will come back to me. Poem rejected. After writing several poems mocking Girit's character, I spread them all around the court and waited for them to catch on. Unfortunately, it seems my writings are less than popular. In fact, everyone is pretty much in agreement that the poems are drivel and it's not worth the paper they're written on. But it's fine, they don't know it was me. So... pedagogy, I think. Let's Especially because that's retroactive, isn't it? Oh, I probably didn't have many wards. Oh, wait, yes I do. Or I did. Linda. What happened to Linda? Nine years old. Linda is pensive and quick. Pensive is stewarding or learning. 5 or 5. I mean, I could teach you stewarding. Sure. Make that official. And 2 powerful vassals apparently are expecting a place on the council. Duchess Rusticula of Brabant is actually a powerful vassal and a very good at intrigue. Rapacious Atheist. We're a powerful vassal, so keeping you close would probably be a good move. And then the other powerful vassal is Tordis, who is just rubbish. I'd much rather have people who are actually competent at their jobs in place. And there we go. Do we have Seville? Yep. Yes, we do. We're in the process of building it up. And we're now trying to build up the other holdings. So we need to get one in Adum, which will be a city. Need another 94 ducats. Faction targeting me is disbanded. Vigdis has been swayed. Good. Differences in faith. In the county of Tikvin, they believe in Kabarism, and they do not pray to Odin. Riksgardai Olv condemns this as heresy, but the people ask for understanding. No, they will pray to the gods. Obviously. Or else. Speaking of which, do I have any courtiers who are of the wrong faith? Yes. The husband. Completely forgot to convert him. And do we have any vassals of the wrong faith? I have a feeling we may have 1 or 2. Yes. Tordis. And you. And you. Oh, you're a mayor. Quite a few of my mayors are apparently the wrong faith. How did they get their positions? $160 ducats. Fine. Damn. One did convert of his own free will. Okay, so the ones that we really need to work on is the Cabarite. Him. Can't ask him again until December of this year. So are we still swaying you? Because we should, because I want to get you to 100. I think we were swaying the Filkir, but now we need to sway you. And the fact that our fervour is so... Actually, fervour's regained. Okay. Must have lost a holy war. those. Just money. Oh, because it's Andalusian, they already have battlements. Interesting. Oh, and we're about to finish battlements of our own anyway. Sweet. And then we can go for manorialism, and then at that point we can get the ducal settlement upgrades. It has come to my attention local commoners are moving to Luki. Take this gold and make sure you're heard. I want him swayed properly. Speed for it. In the name of the divine, following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my ward, Gudroda, what he thought. He expressed doubts about whether any god would want the realm to be ruled by such a harsh law. Cynical is not bad. Just, however, is better. You are the eldest son, so you're likely to be the ruler, so I'm going to take on the stress. We're going to make you just. And then, I need some more money, then we'll have a hunt. 2 more months. No, I can do it now. Fascination discovered. We now know all about battlements. So, I could double down on horseshoes. I could also get mangonels to get better artillery for sieging. Could also get manorialism. Could also get herds and Stammenherzogutum. Oh, sorry. Stammesherzogtum. Which is something nobility, I think. Beyond fortifying just the keep itself, building a durable outer wall which can be safely manned by our archers will give the castles an extra layer of protection against attackers. Light cavalry are forced to be reckoned with, but they do not truly exploit the potential of the warhorse. Arch saddlers allow us to field heavily armoured warriors with couched lances, which allows them to take full advantage of the momentum as they charge into enemy lines. Unregulated currencies are difficult to control and lack stability. Minted coins, measured to specific weights and stamped with a royal seal, give new confidence to commercial transactions. Oh, did battlements allow me to get marches? No, that's the fortification rights. I need to see what that means. No more will the stories of our family's exploits be passed down just through oral tradition. We will keep a record of all that we accomplish, both to inspire future generations as well as prove our claims over lands we rightfully hold. As our royalty is greater burden placed upon them by their responsibility to govern the realm, so too shall they be bestowed with privileges reserved exclusively for them. Hereditary rule, evenly dividing the realm amongst all eligible heirs, fractures the unity of our people. Instead of tearing our realm asunder every succession, we can ensure we have a stable and prosperous heartland by establishing a system of hereditary rule. Stemmenherzogtum is literally stem duchies. It's the structure of the early Holy Roman Empire. Gotcha. Hilmarillion. Daka required. Old boy. Bearmans and Tanky Mango. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Household soldiers would allow me to get bigger men-at-arms. I need to see how much money we're earning without a great steward in charge. Although I wouldn't really call her a great steward. Actually, no, she's got better. But still, suffering with that minus 25%, which is just so annoying. What's your stewarding buffing that by? 28%. So yeah, actually, your steward skill is not providing a lot of money. This is purely just because we've been investing heavily in our economy.